Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl back with Kathy Rain. This is part 4. So we managed to get into the briefcase finally, and now we're trying to find out more about this drowned girl and how we can get in touch with Charles Ward. I think that was his name. No, Charles Wade, sorry. So yes, we need to get in touch with Charles Wade. And I'm just trying to think what I might need to do. So I think what I'm going to do is wander around and cut out anything until I get to something useful. Because I'm a little bit stumped at the moment, I will admit. It happens. I'll see if I can find anything.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Vigilante, eh? Nothing else to ask.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Okay. Nothing helped me there, but I thought I should play that for you. Not expecting that.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Oh, hang on. 21st July 1975. The graveyard. There has to be a grave for her. Did I actually figure it out? That's why the cemetery's there. Still. 21st of July. I'm going to have to look at all the gravestones. Where are you going? Right. 21st July. No, 15th of July 1975. Blackwell? Is that a reference? I think it is. Oh, that one's not got a hot spot. This one. Oh no, I looked at that one, okay. Sorry. Foy. 94. And she was 16. No. 1975. Born 75, 60, 59. Okay, no. No. Oh, there's one there. Isn't that ours? Yeah. Oh, no one there. So where's the last one you look at?
All right, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Lily Myers. Okay, excellent. We actually found something. Okay. Should do that, but Do I go back to the sheriff's station and try and find a police report first? I think I'm going to try that. Why didn't I think of that? We got the date of death and how old she was, so sometimes you just don't. Right, let's go here. Lily Myers. Man, I've got to wait for him to go away again. Get rid of the coffee. Sheriff, you look like you need more coffee.
A gold medal of some kind.
There he goes. I said you needed more coffee. Right, he shut that. There we go. Last time in the back, I hope. Well, I'm going to have to get his keys again, though. Oh, no, might not be anything in the locker. Thinking about it. Right.
Okay, there's gotta be something in here about Lily Myers' death.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have here?
Okay. 14th of July. Emergency services are called by a resident near Conwell Lake, who reports that a young female approximately 16 years old has been found dead floating in the water, presumably drowned in the lake. Yeah, presumably. Officers arrive at the scene. EMT is en route. This is half an hour later nearly. Delayed by fog. The body is fully clothed and there are no apparent signs of foul play. Incident declared as a likely accident. A sweep of the residence reveals a suicide note matching victim's handwriting. Witnesses report earlier mental health problems. Okay. Then, under 2 hours later, EMT finally arrives. Wow. Girl is declared dead by medical personnel and transported to the city morgue. And then 2 days later, coroner's report received. Cause of death is determined to be drowning. No exterior signs of struggle. Suicide confirmed. Okay.
Looks like somebody did a Virginia Woolf. I wonder if there's more to it.
Well, can we find them? Oh, hang on. There's no phone book here, is there? We'll go to Grandma's house then. And we can call from there as well. Or there might be an address. I will say, I wasn't playing for too long before I realised I needed to go to the cemetery. So I haven't got too much to cut out, thankfully. Phone and phone book. Lily Myers.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Okay, Grandma might remember, and if not, Lenny might remember. So, let's see. Probably should have asked Lenny while I was there.
Oh, hello, dear.
You always seem very surprised to see me.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Again.
Very well, dear.
I've said that so many times.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
Well,
But not the father.
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
okay. Well, we can
See you later,
try-
Grams.
Take care, dear.
We can definitely try that while we're here.
All right, found an address.
Excellent. We have a new location. That's very nice. There it is. Lakeside Cabin. Pretty.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
I mean, well, obviously, because I'm not a mum. I am, but
55
Kathy's
degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. I can see someone moving inside. Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
not. Okay. Oh, ashtray.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker.
Ah.
We have something in common. Good to know. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts.
Okay. I have a pack of cigarettes. Oh, no, I didn't say smoke. Well, that's not what I wanted to do at all.
Huh, I'm not that desperate. Still got plenty of smokes left in the pack. Huh, I'm not that Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Okay, what am I missing? Not much, actually. Do I knock again? Oh, hang on. Do I do something with the thermometer?
I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania. That's not how you treat premium tobacco.
Apparently not.
You again.
Yep.
I deserve a few moments of your time.
What you deserve is a slap in the face.
Charming. Oh, shush.
Won't you ever give up?
No.
I don't want to show her that. I should.
Okay.
I don't want to show her. I don't want to show. I don't want to show.
Okay, fine.
I'm not leaving until I get some answers.
Bite me. Just go away.
Oh, maybe I should give her a cigarette.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well,
I'm not a smoker.
I'm gonna have to think about
So I
it.
didn't think about that.
Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Of course.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my! Oh, now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Are we glamorizing smoking?
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special.
Hi, Nathan.
Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Sweet.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away.
Oh.
I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there
Wow.
on the wall.
Nice.
I see. It's beautiful.
16
So,
though.
in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work.
Okay.
He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
That's a shame.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but this is the only one I have left.
Of course.
I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Okay.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Okay.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really, except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
I don't need to ask her about that. Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather? How he ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
Funny that.
How long?
A week,
Wow.
maybe, at the most.
It's interesting.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
What's about Lily?
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And, well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time. I think I'm gonna head off now.
Yeah.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I've learned all I can. So a quick look at the painting.
It's an early painting by Lily Myers.
And he's drawing as well. Right. Where are we going? I'll talk to Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
I don't need to ask him that now.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't want...
Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Oh, hello.
There are...
Very well.
I'm not every single time.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. I don't see a reason to ask...
Okay.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Fine. Not quite. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there and try and work out what to do with this information in the next one. But yeah, managed to get the girl's name, which was my objective for this episode. Talked to the mum. Mum turned out to be okay in the end. Sue. Must remember that. Sue Myers. So that's it for this one, and join me in a week for the next one.